Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Tessie's World. I would like to apologize in advance. I am super congested. I don't even know where this came from. I just know that it started off as little sniffles, and then it was the I can't breathe, and then it was the rolled up piece of tissue in the nostril. Yeah, so I apologize that I sound super congested, but I think that you guys should still be able to understand me and hear me properly. So happy Motivational Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Today, motivate yourself, inspire yourself so that you can accomplish anything and everything that you want to accomplish. You can't wait for other people to motivate you or make you feel inspired. I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying wait for them. There's a difference. Because when you wait around for someone, there's no guarantee that they're going to feed exactly what you needed. And there's no guarantee that you're going to receive exactly what you needed. So, yeah, happy Motivational Monday. Today is the second Monday of September. I hope that your first week of September you busted out. I hope that you learned something about yourself. I hope that you unlearned something about yourself. I hope that you realize that you are important. You are worthy. You are deserving of any and everything that it is that you desire and you want. You are love. You are beautiful. You are kind. Did I say you are important already? I did, right? All right, guys. So, yes, happy Motivational Monday. Right now, as I told you guys, I'm congested, so my mind is not working to the best of its ability. I am looking super rough. I got in the pool, so whatever color I had was stripped away. And I haven't decided what I want to do with my hair next. Do I want to just go ahead and go back to my nice, cute little cut, all black, or do I want to do another color? So yeah, but anyways, enough about that because I've already talked about that for like a minute or two, right? So you seen what the title of this video is. You know what it's going to be about. It's going to be about paying attention to yourself. So look, guys, we spend so much time trying to learn another person in and out, right? We want to show them that we're loyal. We want to show them that we're paying attention. We want to show them that they're important. We want to show them that we love them. There are so many things that we do or that we're how can I say this? So many things that we want to be communicated by the actions that we do of just showing a person that we know them, right? But we don't give ourselves that same attention. We don't pay attention to ourselves. We don't know ourselves. We can't pinpoint things about ourselves because we're so busy giving all that effort and that energy to someone else. I bet you right now, if I ask you to name 3 things that you truly love about yourself or 3 things that you truly hate about yourself, you probably could mention 2 for each right off bat, but then you'll get stuck on the 3rd one. However, if I asked you to name 3 things that your loved one, be it your mate, your brother, your sister, your cousin, any loved one that you have chosen to allow into your heart, if I ask you to name 3 things that they loved, you can answer it with no hesitation. I had to learn this about myself just recently because my husband had brought me this book. I think it was called Start Where You Are. I wish I had it right now so that I could tell you the name of it, but I will certainly put the name of it and who it was by in the description box so that you guys can go and find it. It was on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it was less than $10. Don't quote me, but listen, I'll give you all that information and then you'll be able to look it up so that you can find it for yourself. But listen, that book stumped. Yeah, there we go. It stumped me. It really did stump me, guys. Like, I was trying to answer it and I was at points and at times staring at the question so hard that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I don't know this. Because how can I not know this about myself? But I realized that that was the point of the book. The point of the book was to make your mind tick in a way that it doesn't normally tick on an everyday basis. The point of the book was to show you how you don't pay attention to yourself. And if you don't ask yourself these questions, if you don't focus on these things, then you will truly never know the answers. Now, it doesn't mean that the answers were super in-depth or hard, but that's the thing. The answers at some points were super surface, and I couldn't answer them. I was just like, oh my God. Or if it was a listing, like I just gave you guys, of list 5 things or list 3 things, it was almost like, OMG, how can I only list 2? Or the other ones that I'm listing are like fillers, and it's kind of like, what the hell? Why are they like that? You know, like, you know what I mean, to filler. All of us have probably been in school, have had to write a paper, and you know how you have a great introductions kind of sorter, and you may have you may have your first and your second like little part of your body down packed, but when it comes to the third part, you kind of like, yeah, let me bullshit this, you know? So that's kind of what it was. It was like answering those last 2 questions was kind of like me bullshitting it, because they were things that I had not thought about. So I also then would ask some people around me those same questions, and sometimes they would get stumped, you know? They could answer it for someone else, but they couldn't answer it for themselves. And that made me realize that we don't pay attention to ourselves. And if you don't pay attention to yourself, how can you want someone else to pay attention to you? How can you want someone else to be able to tell you the ins and out of yourself when you don't even truly know them? That's not fair. And we do that a lot, self included. That's why I'm learning that it's time to unlearn certain things. We do that a lot. We don't know certain things about ourselves, but we fall in love with someone or we befriend someone, and then it's like, yo, how could you not know that about me? Did you know it? No, but you put that weight on their back, that burden on their shoulders to do so-called a show and prove, like they were supposed to prove to you that they knew it. Right. Okay. But this is what we do. So it's like, when are we going to realize that we have to pay attention to ourselves, and that guys, I'm sorry, sometimes I see stuff and I'm just like, wow, that was really stupid. So sorry for getting distracted real quick. But anyways, yeah, if you can't recognize what triggered you in a situation, a disagreement, how is it that the other person is supposed to know? If you can't recognize what made you upset, if you can't recognize your joy and what makes you happy, if you can't recognize what gives you peace, if you can't recognize what makes you feel challenged, but not in a negative way, in a positive way, if you can't recognize why you think every time someone criticizes, whatever way they present it and deliver it, if you can't recognize why when someone criticizes you, it makes you feel like you need to defend yourself, then how can someone else know that? How can you, they say you teach a person how to treat you. You ever look at how you treat yourself and realize that that's the teaching that you're giving someone else? Sometimes take accountability, which is another video, but sometimes take accountability for what you put out there and stop making it seem like it's all someone else's fault. Pay attention to what you do. Pay attention to how you speak at yourself. Pay attention to how you look at yourself. Pay attention to how you critique yourself. Those things are super important. If we don't pay attention to them, they are something that we'll continue to repetitively do, and they are a way that we're teaching someone else to speak to us, look at us, and view us. That's how it goes, guys. You cannot continue to grow your life and make it seem like everyone else is at fault and you aren't. A person that is truly trying to mature, a person that is truly trying to grow, a person that is truly trying to level up spiritually, energy-wise, wisdom-wise, and everything else is a person that has already understood that self-reflection, self-awareness, and everything else self is the most important thing. Everyone else and outside of self is secondary. They're not priority. They're secondary. They're a choice. You are not a choice. You are what you have to do. So if you can't do you right, then why should anyone else do it? I guess I should say it like that. Why should anyone else if you can't do you right? Think about that. Because it's not someone else's responsibility to make you feel good about yourself. That's your responsibility. So yeah, guys, we really have to pay attention to ourselves, learn ourselves, and everything else that we can do, because again, if I don't know me, nobody else will. And I think that if we took the time to just simply focus on ourselves more than focusing on anyone else, we would probably be better people. Not probably, we would certainly be better people. there would be no way in God's green earth, I was going to say hell, but there'll be no way on God's green earth or in God's green earth that we would stay as miserable as we are if we took the time that was needed to pay attention to ourselves. It couldn't happen. It could not happen. So, yeah. Pay attention to yourself, guys. I'm definitely going to put that description down because I think that that's a great start. Okay, I don't think that, like I said, I don't think the questions were that intense. I don't think they were that in depth. So I think that yeah, it's a good thing to, what you call it, like, it's a good thing to start. It's a good thing to pay attention to, and everything else. All right, guys, so that's the tea with me today. Make sure that you pay attention to yourself so that you can learn to live a better way. All right, you know what I always say, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with anyone, friends, foe, enemies, anyone that you think needs to learn that paying attention to yourself is super important. Also, you know what I say, if you're having a bad day, take a sip, save up, pack them bags and take a trip. Do whatever it is that you need to do to gain your peace, your sanity, and your peace, your sanity, your joy, and your happiness. Listen, our life is our life, okay? And once we realize that it is not anyone else's to control, it is not anyone else's to please, it is ours, things will definitely change in our life. So yeah, guys, happy Motivational Monday. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope that I wasn't too congested to be heard or understood. All right, guys, so yeah, have a good day. Bye, guys.